Hey, Tomahawk family, how's it going? We're looking at Romans chapter 6, verses 1 to 2 today for our devotional thought. And at the end of Romans chapter 5, the Apostle Paul is telling the Roman church that spiritual death came through Adam, but spiritual life came through Jesus Christ. Spiritual life came through Jesus Christ because Jesus died on the cross and he gave up his body and blood. And because Jesus gave us spiritual life, he gave us grace. Grace is getting something that you don't deserve. Mercy is not getting something you deserve, but grace is getting something that you don't deserve. I know that's confusing. But because we have grace, we get eternal life that we don't deserve, we get the forgiveness of sins that we don't deserve, and we get an opportunity to have a personal relationship with Jesus, even though we don't deserve that. And in Romans chapter 6, verses 1 to 2, Paul is saying, since this grace is made available to us, what shall we say then? Shall we go on sinning so that grace may increase? By no means. We died to sin. How can we live in it any longer? Grace does not give us a license to sin. Grace gives us a license to grow closer to Christ. If you're really embracing grace, you're really embracing Jesus. And if you're really embracing Jesus, you're going to be dead to sin. And because you're dead to sin through embracing Jesus, you're going to treat sin like a plague. You're going to treat it like this nasty stench. You're going to not want anything to do with it. And Paul's saying, if you're really embracing grace, you shouldn't want to sin anyways. So why would you use grace as a license to sin? If you really want to embrace grace, you're not going to want anything to do with sin. You are going to sin because you are human, but you're going to do everything you can with the power of Jesus to avoid sin. Grace is a license to grow closer to Jesus. Grace is not a license to sin more and more. I hope you guys have a good day.